All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can. Okay. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kakodash, double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honor to you, brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word. Calling on the names of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai. In time of trouble, we say, peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. And, you know, may the Lord bring a swift and speedy riddance of this place. You know, Babylon the Great, you know. This is just, you know, a lesson that I've been like kind of meditating on for a little while now. You know, this lesson is a quote um by what's his name, this guy Thomas Jefferson, who was the third president of the United States. um you know, he made this he made this this in a book he wrote. I think it was called The Acts of Thomas Jefferson, and this was in volume 12, or whatever section the book was, volume 12. Ironic. But I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna read it again, and I'm gonna do like a commentary on this passage right here, man. It's a hold on. I hope you all can hear me. It's a beautiful passage. It's spiritual. The Lord, no question, the Lord inspired this man to say this. Hey, the Lord can inspire a heathen to say something, right? You know, it happens sometimes. Sometimes their tongues, the Lord calls their tongues to fall upon themselves. You know, but this is yeah, a book called The Works of Thomas Jefferson. It says 12 volumes. I don't know if that means volume 12 or whatever the case may be. But it says, this is so true that the proprietors of slaves, a very small portion indeed, are ever seen to labor. That word proprietors means owners. It says, a very small proportion indeed are ever seen to labor. And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are a gift of God, that they are not to be violated, but with his wrath, indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever, that considering numbers, nature, and natural means only, a revolution of the wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation, is among possible events, that it may become probable by supernatural interference, the Almighty has no attribute which can take sides with us in such a contest. Yeah, that was a that was a powerful quote, and true. And that's a quote that's about to play out in these times, man. The Lord is going to show Babylon the Great, America, that he's against her. He's against this country. He's going to show uh, uh, these people, these devils, as we like to call them, that he's against them, and that you touch the apple of his eye. And now the the Lord, our Father, through his Son Yahweh Shai, is about to step foot off in this devil's ass, man. So um I'm gonna read this again, and I'm gonna just go through scriptures that I put up for different parts of this. So it says, this is true that the proprietors, meaning owners of slaves, a very small proportion indeed are ever seen to labor. Okay. This is Psalm 73 and 4. I mean, 73 and 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death. That means they not, there's no suffering, you know, there's no oppression. These motherfuckers just die of natural causes. Yet they were murdering all of our people at will. It says, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men. It says, neither are they plagued like other men. Those other men mainly talking about Israel, because we're not like the nations of this world. We're not like the sons of man and the sons of wicked. We're supposed to be set apart from the other nations, you know. So whenever we commit wickedness, we get punished for it. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. You know, pride compasses them about as a chain. It says, violence covered them as a garment. You know, and if you lock the chain on, wrap something with a chain and put a lock on it, you would have to have some mechanism to break that chain. You know, you wouldn't be able to just snatch that chain off. You know, and the mechanism that's going to break that chain is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It says violence covered them as a garment. Everything they do is has to be some violence involved, even when you don't see it. Even they say, well, you know what, we made a new food that's um it's efficient, it's quick, and this and that, and all of the food is poison. It's poison. You know, every great idea this devil has is a bad idea, and it's detrimental to society. Okay. It says their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. You know, it said they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, as if, hey, well, God ain't gonna do nothing to us. God, the one that's gave you into our hands. He forgot about you niggas. We can do what we want to do. You're our property. And I can do what I want with my property. As they said on, they said that on what was that movie? I know they said that on 12 Years a Slave, but they said that on um Django. You know, that was actual belief that they had. You are our property, and we can do what the hell we want to do with you, niggas. You're nothing but our possession. You know, but the Lord, believes otherwise, man. The Lord called us the apple of his eye, his jewels, you know, a holy people, a special people, man, above all the people of the earth. So you done took these people that are special to the Lord and you done fuck them over. And you think that you're not going to receive for the wrong that you've done? You're going to absolutely see. You're going to take that cup and you're going to drink it, nigga. And you're going to gulp it down with a foot in your ass. Okay? Hey, shalom to you, brothers and sisters on the comment boards. Hopefully this is edifying and you all enjoy this lesson. It says, this is true that the proprietors of slavery are very small. Salaki, this is so true that the proprietors of slavery, of slaves, a very small portion indeed are ever seen to labor. And Wait, hold on. Let me see. It says, and can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis? Conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are a gift of the Most High, of God. It says, this is Psalms 83 and 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. It says, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. It says, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay. It says, it says, well, hold on. It says, and can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, the conviction in the mind of the people that these liberties are a gift of God? Hey, they in slavery, you know, they pretty much took the place of the Most High, man. They stripped us of our culture, and then they took the place and made themselves the God over us. They made this devil made himself a god over us, through his cunning craftiness, through all of his holidays, feast days, you know, through his television to program, you know. It says they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And ain't that something? That the army that was fighting against the freedom of our people in this country were called the Confederates. You know, ain't that something? How this was written all these years ago, but it's so relevant to that time. You know, but all of these nations, even though Andrew Jackson, and all these other people were so-called fighting for the rights and the liberties of so-called black people, they were fighting for another type of oppression to be put up on us. You know, and really was the Lord relieving us of hardcore oppression. You know, but a slave is a slave, whether physically or mentally, because we still work, we still toil, you know, have to go to this man for one need of all things. Don't own any land. You know, freedom is not telling the person, look, I'm gonna let you go, but these are the laws that you have to follow. Freedom is telling the person, look, hey, I'm gonna let you go free. This is your land over here, and this is our land over here, and we won't bother you anymore. You won't be up under us. That's freedom. You know, what we've been given is an illusion of freedom. You know, let's continue on. It says, a conviction in the mind of the people that the liberties are a gift of God. It says that they are not to be violated with his wrath. Hold on, let me see when I get next. It says, hold on, let me go back up because I had a point to make. It says, I'm gonna go back up to here. It says, and can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we are removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the mind of the people that the liberties are a gift of God? Yes, liberty is a gift from the Lord, but the Lord is able to take liberty away from you. and we went against the Lord, and the Lord used this race of people to take away our liberty. You know, it was a punishment. You know, it says Isaiah 59:1 says, Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that he cannot save, neither his ear heavy that he cannot hear. It says, but your iniquities have separated between you and your power. It says, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. It says, for your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness. Even if you haven't killed anyone physically, if you're teaching a false doctrine, that's the same as killing somebody. That's the same as committing murder, because that person is going to follow that doctrine and the blind leadeth the blind. They both fall into a ditch, into death. That's why I mentioned in the same sentence, it says, your fingers within and your fingers with iniquity, your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness. All these camps out here that are speaking false doctrines are killing those people in their flock. They're killing the people, you know, that's in their congregation. It said, none calleth for justice, nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. You know? So it says in verse 2, right? Your iniquity separated you from your power. You know, your unladen sin poured over, you know, the continuation of wickedness, you know. So the Lord turned his back on us. He said, you know what? Okay, fuck you then. You want to serve this world? Go serve this world. But you're going to serve it with rigor. You know, the Lord got us, man. You know? But, you know, at the same time, you know, our liberty was taken away. The Lord took our liberty away. But when the Lord gave us over to his hand, the hand of this devil, he went overboard. He went overboard with us. He you know, he like the scripture said, Zechariah 1:15, I am very so displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. They forwarded our affliction. You know, not only did they put us in hardcore slavery, hung us on trees, but they laid a stumbling block in the way, and taught us that white Jesus was the way. They twisted the scriptures, gave us all kind of religions, you know, to to try to stop the process of this punishment, you know. But to show you the power of the Lord, man, through all of that wickedness he did. You know, the apostles speak about how they was out speaking. They was like, whoa, somebody jumped out a limousine and said, we've paid millions and millions of dollars to stop y'all from knowing this. How the hell did y'all know this? It says, and they helped forward the affliction. It said, therefore, thus said the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, said the Lord of hosts. So what's the mercies? The mercies of the Lord is him bringing his prophets back out to teach his word to the people in truth, you know, so they can understand. Like, you look, you're not just no nigga in America. You're not just no man that come from a slave. You come from royalty. You know, you come from the Lord. You in the lineage of Yahweh Shai, man. That man that died on the cross that you read about in the scriptures, he was of your bloodline. And they don't want Jake. They don't want our people to think highly of themselves. If you notice, every time a movie come out with some so-called black superhero, the white people get mad. When the Star Wars movie came out and they put the Jake in there, white people got mad. When Black Panther came out, white people got mad because anytime we view ourselves in a higher than the dirt under their feet, they get offended. Anytime we view ourselves as anything more than what they view us as, they get offended. No, you just a nigga. You're not supposed to think highly of yourself, nigga. You're just a dumb nigga. That's how they think about us. Then if we speak otherwise, then hey, I was just watching a video earlier. One of the one of the brothers in Detroit did. There's this Jake. He's walking through a prestigious neighborhood. You know, he's walking through a nice neighborhood. He's just walking, trying to get some privacy from his parents, I guess, so he can talk to his girlfriend. And all of a sudden, all these so-called white people start following him around the neighborhood. What are you doing here? What the hell are you do? You just walk up and down the street 4 times. He's just on the phone with his girl. You just walked up and down the street for it. So they're pretty much, and it becomes a scene where all kinds of white people are following this teenager around, questioning about where he live and why is he in that neighborhood when this is stolen land in the first place. This land wasn't inherited from your ancestors. It was taken with blood. So a so-called black family or Jake, an Israelite, earns scrapes their way to getting enough money to live in a prestigious neighborhood, and now he's walking trying to enjoy the scenery of that neighborhood, and he's getting fucked with by white people, by Edomites. He's getting fucked with. What are you doing here? He walked past. He looked suspicious. You know, and he looked like a regular teenager. I can go out. I can go up the street and see somebody, a teenager, look just like this guy. Wasn't messing with nobody. You know. It says, therefore, thus said the Lord, verse 16, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts, and the line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Cry yet, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, my cities through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad, and the Lord shall yet comfort Zion, and shall yet choose Jerusalem. So through all this stuff that we're going through, the Lord yet chooses, through all the sin that we've committed, the Lord yet chose us to be his people, because the Lord is married into his people, you know. In considering the Lord's mercy, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to turn from the wickedness that was set before us, and we're supposed to start to try to live a righteous life to the best of our ability. That's what our purpose is to do: live for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, live for the Lord, not go to no goddamn school and get a fucking degree and get a house with a picket fence and all of that just for it to get destroyed. And then when the trouble comes, then but our purpose in this life is to just serve the Lord and get back in his good graces. Come to the Lord, man. In spirit and in truth. I mean, in truth, you know, and it can be hard with all these so-called Israelite groups that's supposed to be teaching the truth that are perverting the doctrine for filthy lucre's sake, you know, because iniquity abound, the love of many shall wax cold. These people don't love their people. They talk all this shit, nation building and love, but the wages of sin is death. Then why are you teaching scriptures that you're not? Why are you teaching the scriptures in a manner that you're not supposed to be teaching for filthy lucre's sake, to destroy the minds of the people? Because niggas are sold for cheap. That's why. And this devil knows this, man. This is Isaiah chapter 32, starting at verse 4. It says, "The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers shall be ready to speak plainly." It says, "The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful." It says, "For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry." So everything that this devil does is to keep us in limbo, is to keep us not unknowing of who our power is. Everything this devil does is to keep us in low estate. And then on top of that, you got low life niggas that join in that accept a bag and join in to destroy their people, man. Because iniquity abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. You have the knowledge of the scriptures. You know that the wages of sin is death, and you know that going against what the scriptures say can lead to death, but you still teach wicked doctrines knowingly because somebody gave you a bag of money, a Judas purse. And a lot of these people, they want to stay here in America. That's why all these doctrines are coming out. Yeah, the Lord gonna come back with the white man. He gonna raise up and he gonna put us back into captivity for a while. So I can come back. I'm gonna bury my money under this oak tree where niggas was getting hanged. And then when that tribulation come, I'm gonna come back and get this bag, and I'm gonna be back in my house. Because niggas don't want salvation. They want America. It says, "For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, and to make empty the soul of the hungry." So they'll pay a low life nigga, you know, that's got influence, somebody that's weak minded. That cares more about the filthy lucre, you know, that cares more about money. They'll pay a nigga that cares more about money than the Lord, and have him out here leading. Oh, he's got a big congregation of stupid fucking niggas. They'll follow anything he says. And exactly that's the way it happened. They've been studying us since we've been in this country. They know they know how to use us. They know if they find one mole with influence, one weak-minded nigga with influence or what and they find out what he likes, he can be persuaded. A man that's not in the spirit of the right spirit can be easily persuaded because he don't have the fear of the Lord. Verse 7, "The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words." Yeah, a lot of these niggas that's in these other camps are wicked devices to destroy the poor. It's a lot of it's an endless supply of Jakes that's gonna die in these camps because they thought they was following, because they was loyal to the wrong person. They thought they was following somebody that had their best interests at heart, and they're gonna die to death. When judgment come, it's gonna smack their ass down to the ground. They're gonna wonder why. But the thing is, we told you, you didn't look well till you're going. You wasn't prudent. You know, if we showing you what the scriptures say and it's saying the opposite of your teacher, then you're supposed to make that decision for the benefit of your family, for the benefit of your own soul first, then for your family, man. You know, it says, "The instrument also the chair are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak it right." Yeah, even when we speak right, he's got a nigga the same color as us. Go and say something else. Throw some of this in there. Throw some of that in there. Throw a little pork fat. in the doctrine. You know, a little bacon juice. You know, throw a little shrimp cocktail in there. You know, and niggas eat it up. It says that they are not to be violated by with his wrath. It says, indeed, this is the point right here. Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. Ooh, that's a powerful, that gave me chill bumps. That's a powerful statement. You know, that show you that the vibration of people was way higher back then. You got Jake out here, don't even think like that. Oh Lord, he ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, he just the Lord, he gonna come back and he gonna be throwing cotton candy and shit. uh this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and 1. It's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. You know, that's and the Lord got his prophets out. The Lord always sent his prophets out to warn before some major destruction is coming. And then the Lord is showing you every day destruction is coming. You got all kind of people displaced out here. And Jake just tap dancing his ass up and down the street. Verse 2, it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. You know, eventually the Lord's going to take this place down. He's going to deliver his elect, though. And while those missiles are coming down, I had a vision years ago that I was being pulled through the sky at such a fast rate. I was afraid. I was afraid, and the clouds were going past the clouds were going past me so fast that I was afraid. And when I looked up, I saw those missiles coming with those tails, the smoke behind them coming down, and it was like the spirit was guiding me through all these missiles that were coming down to hit America. You know, and man, that it was beautiful. It was a beautiful vision, but at the same time, it was like, whoo, shit. It was scary, man. It was scary, man, because it was like it was like a force that was pulling me like with urgency out of this place, man. Oh, let me read that again. It says, indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. Okay. Beautiful statement. I love it. All you devils should tremble. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. It says, remember thou now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or light or moon or stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. You know, and ever since Yahweh Shai went on the cross, it's been a down the it's been a perpetual end of this society. You know, ever since this is one huge end. You know, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and strong men bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Man, like everything that people depend on in this time, man, is going to be taken, and a lot of people are going to be left out there barefoot naked through through, man. A lot of people, when it come time to pray, the Lord ain't gonna hear them. When it come time to get serious about seeking the Lord, a lot of people ain't gonna be heard because you bullshitted your time away. Hey, they got a saying about a woman who hold all of her years away, and then she get old, she want to get married. That's a lot of you jakes out here. You whore all of your life away, and then when the time of judgment comes, you want to get saved. It don't work that way. Hold on. This is Romans 12. Hold on, I'm gonna read more of this. It says that considering numbers, nature, and natural means only a revolution of a wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation is among possible events. Woo, an exchange of situations. That motherfucker was talking that talk. Romans 12 and 19 dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. Hey, when they came over here and Gad was over here, what happened? Gad took care of this devil, man. And this devil had war in his heart, and he went to war with Gad. And then what happened? He started getting sick again. What happened? Gad had compassion on him, taught him how to plant, how to use the herbs to heal himself. And then for that, he get smallpox blankets. His women raped, killed, you know, death on a mass scale, man. And in slavery, our people did everything they could to please it. The yesa masa. That's what the term kunin came from. You know, our people was doing everything they can to please this devil, and he was relentless. There was nothing you could do to please this man. Nothing. It says, therefore, if thy enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Well, hey, while they had us, in slavery, we was doing everything we could to please him, but it wasn't good enough. But now here it is. We're supposed to forget about that oppression, and we still being oppressed. The oppression that we're dealing with now reminds us that we were oppressed every fucking day. So we can't forget about it. We can't. Ain't no moving on because you this devil just keep fucking doing shit. Just keep fucking shit up. He got the power. Is the power to do it is in his hand. So he's just fucking everything up. It says, "Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good." We're not supposed to go out here and just become a vigilante and just start offing these devils, regardless of what they did to us. We got to wait on the Lord, man. We're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be in goddamn boot camp. Taking pictures at the gun range, being carnal. You know, to try to exude some type of power on this side, man. The Lord is our power. To him be the glory and the power. You know? So we have to be as lambs. The defense mechanism of the lamb when it's in danger is to drop and play dead. The scriptures say, wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. You know? So we don't really have the Lord is our defense. We don't really have no defense. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to stay in shape, and because the better you feel, the more when you're doing the work, like you're more energetic. You want to be your best doing this work, man. Not every time is going to be your best, but you want to put in your effort to be your best, man. You want to, you want to be all at the camp, you know, you like the apostle Paul said, you rocking because you got your ankles, your back hurting, and then Jake, not on top of that, Jake won't take no herbs. They could be just catching hell. Don't won't take no herbs. Won't take nothing. You know, go to the hospital and grab medicine. Get the devil's medicine. But all you got to do is look up the medicine. Go to Google, type the medicine in, see what it does, find a herb that does that, and take that. It's that simple. But Jake don't want to put in that work. You know, this motherfucker will put jellyfish semen in a goddamn pill, and Jake will be. I'm supposed to take 2 at 6 in the morning, and 2 at 3 p.m. This is. Ooh, this is powerful. Wait, I'm gonna start right. I'm gonna start at this part again because I like that. It says, "Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that His justice cannot sleep forever, and the Lord's justice is not gonna sleep. Now the Lord is gonna rain on the unjust. He's gonna rain pain on the unjust." Yeah, the Lord's justice is not sleeping. The Lord every morning does His judgment come tonight. It faileth not. You know, it says, "But the unjust know no shame." It says that considering numbers, nature, and natural means only, a revolution of a wheel of fortune, an exchange of situation. So this was a well-studied man. He studied, animals and plants and other things. It says, because today niggas don't study nothing but the TV. You know, they back then they didn't have all these distractions, so they were more in tune with the earth. It says an exchange of situation is among possible events that it may become probable by supernatural interference. Woo! Yeah, right, right. A spirit kick up your ass. It says the Almighty has no attribute when it which can take sides with us in such a contest. Ooh, the Lord ain't with you. Lord don't want you. You are at spittle. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land. The land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So yeah, the Lord is going to come back and he's gonna take people out, but he's going to give his men the power to take people out as well. It's going the scriptures speak about there's a time of peace and a time of war. When the Lord come back, it's going to be a time of war. When the Lord endows his man with spiritual power, it's going to be a time of war. But right now, since we ain't got power, what does Scripture say? You know, be wise as serpents, as harmless and harmless as dove. If at all possible, live peaceably amongst all men. So we have to wait on the Lord in this position of humility. You know. Oh, the water. Their brother was getting down, brother. The brother Kazakban. Hold on. This brother, Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's a season and time to every purpose under the heavens. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Yeah, we coming up to a time of war. All the nations are gathering together for war because the Lord said they would. You know, so now this gathering of war is going to lead to a war that these nations don't expect. It's going to lead to a war coming out of heaven against the earth. Psalms 12. I love this scripture. Psalms 12 and 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I rise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. He made this comment right here. It says that it may be become probable by supernatural interference that the Almighty has no attribute which can take sides with us in such a contest. Hey, the Lord is going to have to bring spiritual, supernatural interference to thwart this devil, man, and his mechanisms. The Lord is going, and that supernatural interference is going to come through way of men getting power from on high, man. From the Lord is going to bestow men with power, and then the Lord is going to come with his heavenly hosts, and he's going to make war. It's just gonna be all the Lord got his men on the ground. Just like this country has they sleeper cells over here and they ready to pounce. The Lord got his sleeper cells in this country and they ready to fucking pounce. We just gotta wait on the Lord and be a good courage. And the Lord gonna give us the strength, man, in these times, man. The Lord is gonna restore strength into us. We're gonna have the dew of our youth, you know. And right now, you know, we just got to suffer what we suffering, man. You know, we just got to go. We just got to endure it. You know, this is Psalms 10 and 13. It says, "Wherefore doth the wicked contemn God? He said in his heart, Thou will not require it. The Lord ain't gonna do nothing. I got these niggas. These niggas gonna always be mine. The Lord ain't coming back for them. He believe in his own lie at this point." It says, "Thou hast seen it, for for thou beholdest mischief and spite to be quieted with thy hand." It says, "The poor committed himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless." It says, "Break thou the arm of the wicked and evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none." Yep, that's what's gonna happen. The Lord's gonna take him out of power, and the Lord is gonna raise up his people to rule with a rod of iron. You go off if you want to. I'm gonna bust your fucking head to the white meat. Hey, I'm gonna chop your head off like my man in the words of YT Politics. He said I'm gonna chop your head off to what is spinning in the air for days. You know, he said he's gonna use spiritual power so that your head keeps spinning. He said he's gonna fall down chopping your head off. You know? I know some brothers laughing. We laugh at that segment from YT Politics all the time. Oh, we laugh at that all the time. Yeah, these devils are scared. They've been scared. But check this out. See, he even Thomas Jefferson knew that some supernatural force was going to come and deliver us, man. And I believe this man did too. Yeah, is not an alien force already amongst us? Yeah, but our power has been stripped from us. You know, the Lord stripped our power away, man. But yeah, motherfucker, we here. We just in lower state. You know, the Lord said, "And behold, I have said ye are gods, but ye shall die like men." You know, back in the ancient world, men wasn't just putting Jake to death. They feared us as a nation of people, man. We had the power of the Lord with us. You know, but now we in lower state. Now everybody can just kick our ass and talk shit. But those days are ending. Those days are ending. I'm gonna read Isaiah 47. And I wanted to just get a segment out of this chapter, but I was like, no, you know what? It's a quick chapter, so I'm gonna just breeze through it real quick because it's all meat. This is Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne." Meaning that, after this rulership, you ain't got shit coming. The virgin daughter of Babylon is talking about America. It says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Yeah, ain't nobody ever defeated us. Ain't nobody ever came on our land and attacked us. You know, it says, "Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the riverness." It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen." Now all these nations are looking up on America like, "Ugh, this is a disgusting fucking place." You know what? I don't like this country. I don't like these people anymore. You know what? I'm looking for some other way out to get away from these devils. You know, these are disgusting, vile people. They don't have morals. You know, now everybody's trying to protect their children from seeing the stuff that's coming out of this country. When it was once a country that everybody wanted to flee and come to and, have a good time. But now people are thinking twice. Now people's like, you know what? Fuck that. I'll stay at home. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." What does it say? It says that it may become probable by supernatural wait, a revolution of a wheel of fortune and an exchange of situation is among possible events, that it may become probable by supernatural interference. you know and it says an exchange of situation, meaning that we gonna come up high and you gonna come down fucking low. It says thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, that shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Some supernatural interference is coming for your ass. It says, "As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans," Americans, you Americans. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." Yeah, now you everybody know that this lady is a whore. Now they don't want to chase this bitch no more. You know, no, it used to be, "Oh man, that's so bad." Now it's like, "That nasty hoe, I don't want that bitch." You know, it says, "I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance. Yet the Lord was upset with us, so he gave us into your hands as a punishment." It says, "And given them unto thine hand, thou didst show them no mercy. You some unmerciful bastards." Can't nobody ask you for forgiveness. You're just unmerciful. You overly oppressed in everything you do. Can't nobody say, "You know what, I don't have the funds to pay this." You know, you get charged for traveling up the highway. You know, if you don't pay it, they take your driving privileges away. Some of the most oppressive shit that I've ever seen is, if you can't pay child support, they'll take your license. Well, how the fuck am I pay it now if I can't drive to work? So now I gotta pay to get money to pay you. That's some wicked shit, man. That's some unforgiving, wicked shit, man. So I was wroth with my people. I polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Hey, you can serve 25 years in jail, then you go on parole for God knows how. That means that a lot of your rights are stripped away. That means that you know, a motherfucker run your record when you're trying to get a job. They'll deny you. They'll deny you because why? You went to prison for this. Well, motherfucker, if it's reform, then why won't you accept my reformation? They just add oppression on top of oppression just to try to destroy us. Everything they've done, they try to destroy us, fuck us over, shit on us, treat us like we're less than people. But now it's their fucking turn, man. It says, "Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient. Thou hast very heavily laid thy yoke. You don't have no mercy for the elderly of our people. They still trying to raise the retirement rate. This bitch Kamala's talking about, yeah, you just gonna work till you die, and then black women like, yeah, I think, what the fuck? This is a crazy bitch, and don't nobody see it because, oh, she got a vagina like me, so it's okay. No, fuck no. It said, thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. Now we at the latter end. Now motherfuckers are scrambling. Now we at the latter end of this oppression. Now they gonna start feeling the shit we felt. Now everybody hates this fucking place. All these other countries are like against this place. They want out. They want to go to BRICS, whoever the fuck. They just want they don't want nothing to do with this. Now all those treaties that you made back in the days are running out. Now people are like, I don't want to re-sign that shit. Fuck you. Now your well is drying up because you didn't consider it that one day. Oh, Thomas Jefferson considered it. Let's go. Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. Ooh, that's a powerful statement. It says, neither didst thou remember thy latter, the latter end of it. You didn't think that they're gonna bomb this bitch to hell. It says, verse 8, therefore hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. Yeah, that's America. Fuck yeah. You know, there's no other greater country than us. You know, we have the best this, we have the best that. We got the best of everything. And these other people are just a bunch of, third world country deviants. They, a bunch of third world country. Their militaries are nothing. They can't defeat us. But there's countries out there that can defeat this place now. It says, thou sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Yeah, ain't nothing bad gonna come to us. Ain't nobody gonna attack this country. We ain't gonna never get bombed. We good because you haven't seen those. You didn't consider the end of your country. You never considered the end of it. They always have the history of the beginning and how this country was built, but they never talk about the future because it ain't no future. It says, but these two things. It says, wait. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And it's coming upon you now. You know, part of your witchcraft is drugs. Drugs is a huge part of witchcraft. You creating those potions to give to us to kill us. Now who's the number one junkie in America? Young white people in their what from their teens to 20s. A lot of them are drugged out. A lot of them are ODing. You know, it says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness; thou hast said, None seeth me. Thy thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me." Yeah, everything now. Everything that you used to do to fix things, it's not working anymore. The things that you did to make this country great, it's not working anymore. So eventually, when you run out of all options, what's going to be the last option? You're going to resort to violence, and that's why they just had this DOD directive, to where the military can use lethal force on the citizens. That's why they just passed that, because they're running out of options. So the last option that they're going to have is violence. You know, so get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Well, my nigga said it's in jail. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Yeah, it's all this, everything that you're trying to do is just you're putting bandages on a gash, on a gash that needs, further attendance, but you don't have the supplies. So you keep putting get bandage, and the sore keeps busting back open, and then you put a few more bandages, and the sore bursts back open, and then the situation starts to get worse. You know, infection is setting in this bitch. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries." Well, hey, where all that shit that you was trying to fuck us over with? Well, hey, where are all them demons that was telling you your next move? Now they starting to forsake you because it's time for you to go down. Now all this incantation is demon telling you do this, and then when you go and do it, you more fucked up than you was before you did it. So wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit. Oh, if so, if you able to profit, but you not. It says, if so be thou mayest, if so be thou mayest prevail, which you won't. It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Yeah, you're going to having all these goddamn meetings, man. WF, WWF, WTF, and all this shit, man. The meeting for the future. And don't let your boy BB go up and speak, because the niggas gonna walk out and be like, "Oh yeah, keep let this motherfucker speak again. We ain't coming back to the next meeting." All these nations are fed up with BB. It says, if you don't know, that's the president of Israel. What's his name? Netanyahu. I think that's his name. It's Isaiah 47:14. It says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble." Wait, no. Hold on. Isaiah 47:13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers and stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come up on thee. That all that shit you was doing that was working for you that in the appointed time that was meant to work. Why don't you go run back to that shit? Because now it's forsaking you. Now the things that you're doing, now the Lord is telling you, look, if you go and raise up a demon and tell you something, that demon is gonna tell you what the Lord is wants you to do. And by the time you do it and you figure out that wasn't a good idea, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. You know? You know? It says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall no, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it." It says, "Thus shall they be unto thee whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. You know, ain't nothing left but fire and brimstone. Like my man said on what's the name of that movie? Red State. Ain't nothing left but fire and brimstone. What it said, the angel's been dispatched to slay a third of man. Praise his name. Oh, that crack goes in the spirit. Oh man, I forgot the name of that movie. Was it Red State, Gray State, Blue? I don't know. It's one of the movies. No, the Heathen Family. There was a church. I forgot the name of that movie. That family. They had their own church and they was out in the middle of nowhere. They kind of had to sound some horns to make them come out. Oh, stop! Grab your guns. I mean, drop your guns. You know, they came out talking shit and got mowed down. Yeah, man. Hey, it's all good though. Hey, call all your how about me? I was shy. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you were fed through the spirit, man. And hey, man, it's this beautiful times we're living in, man. Payback is a bitch, This devil he's going to receive payback for all the wickedness that he's done. He's going to receive payback like a motherfucker. All right. So, with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, honors to our apostles, honors to you brothers out there pushing the word. Shalom to you sisters that are listening and learning in sincerity. May the spirit continue to bless you all, man. Shalom.